Well, after massive protests over Jallikattu forced the Tamil Nadu government to promulgate an ordinance and subsequently pass a law allowing the bull taming sport, now a similar chorus has grown for legalizing Kambala. Despite Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah saying that he's all for the sport and will put forward a law to legalize Kambala if need be, people are organizing a procession. This is in the Mudbidri area of Mangaluru today. Thousands gathered to take part in the protest against the ban on Kambala. Nearly 200 buffaloes have also been brought for the nearly 4-kilometer long procession. However, the organizers have been advised by the police to not defy the ban, effectively meaning the protesters should not conduct any symbolic Kambala in their districts simply as a mark of protest.
See, we are for Kambala. We are not against Kambala. See, Kambala is a rural sport, one of the rural sports. It's a game. So if necessary, you will bring the legislation also.
Thank you, sir. Court will give us good judgment. In that case, we Kambala peoples are very humble. We are always giving respect to the court. We are giving full respect to Government of India. We are giving full respect to state government and law and order. In that case, today it is only our rally. Our government, central government must know all the South Canara, Karavali peoples are for Kambala. They want Kambala. It is for justice of this Kambala. I am ready to go for jail also.
Yes.
Not against High Court judgment. Please take it, madam. If government is not supporting, if government of India won't support Kambala, I must fight against that. This is my duty.
Kambala game is not today's or yesterday's.
Right.
It came from many more last years.
Right.
So the demand of Karnataka people is they should get the permission for the sports. They are not living without getting the permission. Throughout the state, the registration are going on. We will get the permission. They should do, because in Tamil Nadu, for Jallikattu they got the permission. Why not in Karnataka? That is why especially youths of Karnataka, they are demanding for the permission of the Kambala.
We are using an animal for recreational purposes. That's the reason why the apex court of the land actually banned this sport. Now, when there is a ban in place, and I know that my fellow Kannadigas in the state are much more cultured and they understand the law of the land and they uphold it, and they would want to uphold it. So why would we really want to go and bring back something that's already banned? Now, there's an animal involved in this. There are lots of animals involved in it. They are prodded, they are forced to run on slush, though it is a lesser distance, though there is less cruelty, but then the animal is made to do that, right? I would only request all the Kannadigas to think about this as not taking up as a precedence from a neighboring state, and think about it as something that is banned.
Well, when they say that every buffalo has its day, well, these buffaloes who are part of the Kambala training, as well as who want to participate in Kambala, which is as of now a banned sport here in Karnataka, they are looking forward to a possible ordinance in their favor in Karnataka, where the Karnataka Chief Minister also said they will try and move it in the Assembly on February 6th. Also, they're looking forward to the court order. Here I stand. This is what is called ground zero of Kambala. This is a track 140 to 160 meters long. This is where the buffaloes actually run. They're made to run at a speed where they clock close to 12 to 13 seconds. Those who do that are winners, but the jockeys, they have a pair of bullocks tied together and they lead them. The biggest controversy that is when it comes to the Kambala is the fact about how the animals are treated, which a lot of animal organizations have said that Kambala and Jallikattu are quite similar when it comes to how it is played. Protests have erupted not just in Mangalore but here in Mudbidri where we stand. But in terms of how they have contested it is also about two things. One is that they say Kambala is cruelty to animals, and that's what animal organizations say. The rope that is tied to the nose is cruelty. And the second thing that they talk about is the whip. Now the whip that they use especially is, they say, is quite, this is that whip that they say which is quite. But what they argue is that especially when it comes to disciplining children, we do hit children. A similar way, The buffaloes are children to them. 11 months they take care of them like their family member. When this sport takes place, they need to bring about some kind of discipline, and that is also like how we train for the Olympics. And that is why Kambala is different from Jallikattu. In Jallikattu, the buffaloes are left amok. People jump on them, causing trauma to them, and that is why people say that here the Kambala is extremely different from Jallikattu. Now what we need to also see is how the government responds to this, or how the court orders, whether in favor or against. But here is one important thing. Across political lines, people from all across, all walks of life, all ages are all together for Kambala, because it's an 800-year-old sport. It is something that reflects culture. It reflects the farming culture of Karavali, of Turunada, and also it's largely coastal Karnataka, but this is the first time we're seeing how things have come together. In Karnataka, people are standing together for one reason, and hopefully that being their culture. So it's now all about Tamil pride in Jallikattu, now it's about Karnataka pride in Kambala. So we'll only have to wait and watch how the decision goes. Kanun Shrimurthy Rohini Swami in Mood Bidri for India Today.